Okay, the next trade that I took was DDOG. Cardillion mentioned it in our weekend chat. Similarly to Nvidia, you have these Browning formations. So one thing that I don't love about this is it didn't take out this low, right? This is like an ultimate target. However, it did take out this low here, like all of this, and rejected quite aggressively and hammered on the month, right? So that indicates we're going back up. Ideally, we take out these lows, but can't have them all. So last month, pretty decent month for DDOG. And Cardillion also pointed out how beautiful the quarter looks. And again, you can see it took out some of these lows. And the year we're looking to go outside. Pardon me. So we want to flip the year back green. Looking straight up at the week, it's a continuation, which is what we wanted. Inside week up last week. This week we wanted that to continue, but now we have a 3. Really, that can just go as far as it wants to. Main thing that I really liked going into today was that this was a 3-2. However, we're talking about what I did yesterday. So Cardillion pointed this out. Very lovely setup and trade. And again, I did most things yesterday off of the 30 and the hour. Look at this 30-minute on DDOG. So, and if you watched my other video, you'll see this. So, entry 3-2 on the 30, add inside hour. This was across the board yesterday. There were so many 30-minute entries that ultimately resulted in inside hours that resulted in a reason to add to that position. So that's what DDOG did. That's what I like. That's what we're in. I did take profit this morning, mostly because I didn't love what was happening. I took profit like before the first 30 closed. In hindsight, obviously, I wish I would have held. I was just in so many things at the open that it was kind of like, take your money and run. I didn't like, so I got out when I went back green, when the day went back green. Knowing that, obviously, if the day flips green, we're likely going to keep pushing up, but it was just too many tickers to have on my watch at that time, and I didn't want it to go to zero and all that kind of stuff, and I was really focused on getting into SPY this morning. So anyway, that was DDOG. I got out of quite a bit yesterday, and then my swing sort of went to shit. And yeah, I want to say I stopped out with like 5% gain. So yeah, traded DDOG. That is why. And this is not a normal ticket that I look at, so it was really just a shout from Cardillion, which is partly why I only swung a little bit. So like if it's not something that I normally trade or like is on my typical radar, and I'm taking it based off of someone else's shout, like obviously I look at the charts myself and assess and do all of that, but because it's just not something that I usually trade, I hardly ever swing. And if I do, it's going to be like a really small house money swing. And so, yeah, that's what I did on DDOG and why I traded it.